Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your um daily scope, Vesta scope for April the 27th, 2022. I'm coming on a little early, even though a lot of my subscribers may not be ready for today's video. I go ahead and upload it for you and you can watch it at your own convenience, okay? Y'all know with my channel, I usually go live, so I don't have to do a lot of editing and stuff like that. I do not reach out to people for any readings and all this. Y'all know I don't do that, okay? So I haven't really had any problems with anybody trying to copy my channel, but just for FYI, I don't do all that, right? So um if y'all ever come across that, then it's not me, okay? All right. So, what's the date? Wednesday, Thursday. It's one of them. We're going to do our solar eclipse or lunar eclipse video tomorrow if I do not do it Friday early. Yes? All right. Let's see what's going on for you all. Soon as I started coming over to my table, they said sage. Sage. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I hope any of y'all is not already experiencing trouble, okay, coming from this eclipse coming up in a couple of days, right? And every time I wipe my table down, y'all, every time I light my sage, you know how I'm shuffling the cards? It'll blow the ashes all back over my table. So don't come for me like, Vesta, you need to clean your table. Girl, I know. I keep cleaning it. But I got you. I'm going to do it. And I need to wipe down all of these cards that I have. It is so many. All right. Let's go straight to these. Something flipped. Y'all know I don't use these often. Hole in the soul. This card is like the death card. Now, this channel is Vedic Sidereal, so if you're just stopping by for a quick message or something led you to turn to my channel and see, well, ain't nobody else on. Let me see what this girl talking about, right? So, hey, Reese. I do Vedic Sidereal, okay? So, placement of my zodiac signs and planets will be different from Western, right? So Scorpio energy, a hole in the soul. Now, we talked about yesterday that this is what you're mending. Remember the card of surrendering to complete healing? This is what we all are on the road to. Closing up this hole in the soul. Some of you could be a Sag as a sun sign, or Scorpio as a sun sign, or as a moon or a rising. I'm really going to keep emphasizing that because you never want to just be hooked on your sun sign, because people see you from your second house. People don't see you as your sun sign, okay? People see you, and it's nothing about how you project yourself, what you do or what you don't do. That's just how it is. People see you as your second house. So you really need to know what your chart is, okay? And I do have links for you to download your chart for free. I'm not sponsored by Cosmic Cosmic Insight. I'm not sponsored by them, but it is a website that I trust, and it's very informational. You put in, if you can, your exact birthday and time of birth off of your birth certificate, city and state and country, and it will give you your chart. And you're going to be so amazed and be like, oh, wow, I didn't know this. Oh, so this is why I act like this. Oh, so I'm really not this zodiac sign, but I'm really this, but also a part of this zodiac sign too. What? This is my moon sign? You know, because in Western astrology, I have a Taurus moon, but in Vedic, I have an Aries moon. Now, Aries and Taurus are side by side, right? So it shows a lot of difference of really when it comes to my moon sign and my feelings and my emotions, how sometimes I just don't give a fuck. Okay, because of that Aries moon. But sometimes I do have characteristics of my Taurus moon when it really comes to my money and my savings and my finances. The effects of the moon, because Taurus second house is eating. Okay, so sometimes how I don't eat, and then sometimes how I overindulge in eating when it's my when I see it for myself as an Aries moon, because Aries is fire, right? So sometimes I really overindulge in things that I should not be really eating all the time, like sugar. I've been a bad person with eating with sugar since I was little. And sometimes really I may only eat once a day, which is not good. But then sometimes when I get in my emotions, I may overeat. But I'm just giving you analogies of myself and my moon and second house. Okay. So you can really just want to download. Oh, I'm out of fluid. To download your chart and see what's really going on. For a lot of you, it may be that time that you do that finally. Yes? All right. Also, second house of Taurus is family and values, right? That's very important to me. All right. Just wanted to get this relit and let's keep going. So, hole in the soul. Some of you, somebody may be coming back where that you're finally able or need to complete this healing to close this hole up. Okay. Now, some of you, I'm going to be honest with you. You may not ever close this hole in the soul. Okay. You might not ever close it. But you're going to be able or need to be able to still move on with your life. Now, everybody is going to have that one or two people in their life that they always will love, but you will never be able to really be with that person. Maybe because they're married or in another relationship. Maybe because they passed away. Okay, and they was your true love. And that hole in your soul of missing them, of wanting them, all of those also you have to remember are yearnings as flesh. Okay? Where that you physically want to be with the people or a person to help to heal this hole in the soul. But spiritually, you know that you will always be with that person no matter what time dimension or element that you ever go through, or what lifetime. Okay, what lifetime, this one, the next one, several thousand or million years ago, because remember, your soul never dies. Your soul never dies, only this shell of a body. Okay, this shell of a body is going to disintegrate. It's going to decompose. But remember, that soul of yours will never, okay, will never, will always be the same. So this could be a past life energy where that you are picking up on somebody, okay, for whatever reason. It can be because of the nodes that has finally moved again after 18 months. And it's in Libra, which is partnership and love and marriage and emotions and feelings. You know, and is bringing back this stuff up to the surface within you. And then Rahu is in Aries, right? Okay, so unleash your creativity. We keep having this to come out, right? About unleashing your creativity. Phoenix rising, Scorpio energy. Phoenix rising means that you will continue to rise up and above and through anything that you go through in life. It may take time, and for some people, it may hardly take no time at all. But this card did come in reverse. So it can also be some more wisdom or information that you need to understand or gain, to be able to get you out of this situation or let you go to the next level. Now, some of you, this is pertaining to your life path of your creativity. Some of you, maybe you have not been doing some of the things that you used to love to do. Maybe you have a business and your creativity level or ideas are kind of blocked right now. Maybe you haven't been really creative in your clothing, in your style of clothing, the way that you arch your eyebrows or do your makeup or put or assemble certain wardrobes or something like that together, doing your hair in a updo style or something like that. Maybe just been pulling it back in a ponytail. Okay. But it's just saying that you need to unleash your creativity, because that's what keep you alive and going. That's what keep the spark within you. That's also your level of creativity, what people see in you through your second house. It also could be maybe some of you are thinking about redoing your home, okay? And unleash your creativity side of choosing a different color for your home. Maybe painting your walls, right? Courage, Leo card. Some of you could be Aquarius, Leo here, Scorpio. You could still have it as a second house, right? Lacking their willpower and lacking the courage, lacking the motivation, lacking the energy. It also could be something needs to be cleared from your environment. It also could be spring cleaning, throwing away. I know I'm going through throwing a lot of stuff away again that I still held on from last year when I still did spring cleaning that time. Now I'm just really to a point where I want minimalistic. Okay. I'm even thinking about finally changing my curtains and my colors of my living room and kitchen after 8 years. Right? I'm just unleashing it's still the same creativity side within me. And when I talk about this, I'm bringing up examples so that it can highlight something in you, okay, as an epiphany that maybe also is something that may trigger a time lapse or something within you that, you know what, yeah, I thought about that, but I just didn't really feel like doing it, okay? Now, pay attention to the signs also is in reverse. Not paying attention to the signs, symbols, synchronicities. Now, if this reading is not resonating with you right now, that's fine. Okay? But the clock or the timing will chime for you to, for when it is for you to have that aha moment. The card that we had from yesterday. Okay? Now, this also could be somebody coming back around into your energy, into your circle, wanting to come back into your home, wanting to date or to be intimate with you again. And like I said, a hole in the soul, bringing this stuff back up to the surface. Okay. They also may be trying to do some new type of creative way to let or get themselves back into your life when they did not have the courage or the willpower in the beginning to do it the first time. Okay. Now, this other person also may not paid attention to the signs and symbols and synchronicity of that. Maybe you didn't want them anymore. Maybe you want to cut that off. Okay. And or maybe you did not give this person a correct or good enough sign or through communication that you don't want to do this type of relationship or situation anymore. Okay. Also, find some type of creative outlet to go do something fun, some type of outlet outside. Maybe you still don't want to be around a whole bunch of people. Okay. Maybe you can have a friend that maybe you can go play tennis with, or golf is still a 6-foot type of distance of a game that you can play with somebody. Find some type of new fun outlet of a game or something like that. Maybe you want to thinking about going to your first baseball game. Okay. I know basketball just wrapped up, right? So baseball will be the next type of thing in. Baseball, softball. Think of something also, introducing your children to baseball or softball or something like that as an activity for the summer. Maybe you're thinking about enrolling your kids or your child into summer school. Okay. Maybe they feel like they don't have the courage right now to be creative or to feel like unleashing their creative side. Okay. Now, if this is a new person coming towards you, or you're about to start dating somebody new and you haven't been dating for a while, you may also be feeling the natural world. You may be feeling or lacking the courage to start dating. And maybe you're the person not paying attention to the sign that maybe somebody like you, because you're still stuck in this hole in the soul, and nobody can ever replace this other person. You're still needing to rise above the ashes. That's what the Phoenix rising is, because it's in reverse. Okay. All right. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Now, I just said that for like 10 minutes, right? So replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Your creativity of you replenishing yourself, beautifying yourself, and uplifting your creativity. Going out into nature. Surrendering to the beauty of the natural world. Some of you also may do a whole 360 and look or become more natural in beauty instead of all the aesthetics that you usually do. Maybe you just want to take a break from extensions and hair color. Maybe you want to go back to your natural color. You know, maybe you do just want to walk around right now with a ponytail, no longer going to the beauty salon. Some of you may want to rock natural braided hairstyles. You just want to replenish yourself and feel the beauty and the ecstasy of not only nature, but within yourself. Okay. Oop. Yep. And to surrender the stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to the center. And yesterday we did have the card of going back to the center and stop the comparison with other people. Okay. Keep your eyes trained on yourself and focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. Some of you have been watching too much media outlet, okay, such as social media, where so many type of ads and commercial and influencers and things like that. Oh, I want my body done. I'm thinking about going to get my body done. Because, you know, I would want my waist snatched just like her, or I want to look like this particular guy. You know, maybe he has some pec implants, some breast, you know, because men get breast implants too. You know, when they don't want to go and work out and buff up their upper body. But it's telling you to keep your eyes trained on yourself and don't surrender to and make more stress for yourself. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, but, you know, for some people, it's going to cause you more stress if you allow the way other people look to keep triggering you, and you lose focus on your own attractiveness, your own strength, your own sense of creativity. Okay. and build up stress and tension within you because of comparisons. It also could be that maybe somebody broke up with you because they kept comparing you to somebody else. And that turned you into the phoenix, needing to rise above that certain type of downfall that you've seen it as, when it really actually was not. If this person was comparing you to somebody else and this is why they left you, then good for them. And good for the other person that they're comparing you to. Okay? Because it don't necessarily mean that that person that they're comparing you to, that person is going to be with your ex. Because that particular person could be comparing your ex to somebody new that's in their life, and they don't want your ex, but your ex decided to stop the relationship or stop dating you because you were not like the other person that they were dealing with, or broke up with them. Exactly. The people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Now, this did come in reverse. So something in your energy or somebody around you that you're not speaking your needs and staying true to yourself. Okay. And this is also giving you less focus on your own strength and power, losing your own power because you're people pleasing this other person or people. Okay. You're also realizing can be soon, and I don't really read these in reverse, but I'm going to keep it like that. You're losing your courage and willpower by steady people pleasing. Now, a lot of you may say, well, I don't do that. Okay. We all do it to a certain extent. But somebody here is doing it a little bit too much, where that eventually is going to cause even more stress for you in the future, and it's bringing you down even more and more and more, because now you're trying to check your own self for somebody else. Okay. You're going through a checklist of your own self because of what or how somebody see or view you. Okay. Well, in my last relationship, this person cooked all the time. Okay, well, I'm on a vegetarian diet. I'm not really eating all those type of things anymore. So in my refrigerator, it's not going to be all those fatty foods and cholesterol building type of foods and a whole bunch of sugar. I have a lot of vegetables and I have a lot of fresh fruit. Well, my last relationship, as soon as I got home, they had food cooked and all that. Well, I don't do that. Now, we can both try and live a more healthier life together, but stop comparing me to other people, right? It just depends. That's just an example. Well, my other person, they dress like this, and they had a bigger butt or a bigger chest, and you're an average size person, and why don't you get your butt done, or why don't you get your chest done, and you need to lose that stomach, but the person talking to you is not even in shape. You get what I'm kind of saying here as an example. And so it brings up triggering moments within you that underline starts to create stress, and make you feel less in your own power, less attractive. And for some of you wanting to now see that, you know what, I need to take a break from this, right? And the universe already could have been showing you signs about this person or situations, but you were really trying to feel the hole in the soul by trying to still connect and deal with the situation or relationship, or even somebody you were just dating or kicking it with, and you were still trying to make a decision that you want to take this to the next level. Look at that still division here. Okay. Now, you may not, and see, look there, beauty again. Now, not Mars, but Venus is about to go to Pisces. by the end of the month. So some of you can be Aquarius where you're going through this. Maybe you also looking in the mirror yourself and realizing some things that you want to change about yourself, and you're about to start some type of workout or health regimen, not paying attention to the signs of your health or things that are triggering your health. Okay. Also could be work stress, you know. Now, when Venus goes into Pisces, you could start to really have some jealousy from people that you know, because Venus is love and luxury. She's beauty. She's not only natural beauty, but yeah, can be aesthetic. You also could be, like I said, this could be a future reading for you because Venus is luxury, like I said. So she does like to fine dine. She does like to eat. She does like to travel. She does like the luxuries of life. And when Venus goes in the 12th house, where 12th house is smoking, drinking, overeating, and drugs, this also could be a informative video for you for the next 30 to 60 days or so, 90 days, that you need to make sure that you do not let that succumb you, overtake you, right? Don't build up your ego through fakeness when Venus goes into Pisces, because 12th house of Pisces is dead to the ego. And a lot of times with Venus, ego can also be beauty. Okay. Now, let's quickly move on. Celebration. Some of you, like I said, you could be getting ready to go on vacation where a lot of this overindulgence can start to take place. Spending a lot of money. You're spending a lot of money on clothes, aesthetics. Okay. When you may need to just kind of sit still a little bit, take these deep breaths, exhale, release the tension that your body is building up for some reason. If it's not doing it right now, listen to your instinct. And things could be at a stillness right now, but things could get ready to come to an upheaval. Somebody, you may need to listen to somebody, or somebody will start to listen to you or want to communicate in some type of way. And all of this may start to trigger you or trigger the other person. When you feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that you need to reconnect with your wise self. Okay, so really listen to your instinct, listen to your body. Listen to what your body is telling you about stress and tension. Listen to your instinct and your intuition when it comes to your strength and your power. Okay. Some of you need to release yourself and also surrender always the need to be right. Some of you may have some type of conversation, and it may cause for you to just need to listen. Okay. To be very still, because this person may talk themselves out of the situation with you, or talk themselves out of the relationship with you. This also could be like a breakup talk. Just listen to what they have to say, and let that person remove their own self from the relationship. Okay. All right. Valor. Be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow you wherever you go. Have valor to stand up for you and what you believe in. Okay. Synergy and solitude. Again, with the stillness. You're about to, for a lot of you, become separated from somebody for a reason, or somebody is about to separate themselves from you. Now, if this has already taken place, then this person has not talked to you. Okay. Maybe they felt like you were not listening to them, or maybe you felt like they was not listening to the things that you were saying. So you broke yourself off and you became solitude. Now, some of you also could be waiting or wavering in your next decision on if you still want to continue this relationship or situation. But it's telling you not to. Celebrate yourself. Love yourself. Okay. Surrender to relaxing and taking a break and spending time to yourself right now. And love that about yourself. Love the peacefulness. Love the stillness. Love the lack of stress that this person could still be taking you through or putting you up under. Okay. It's still also saying that you're about to have a break. Okay. Whether you want it or not, you're about to go into solitude. And like this card says, it says, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So if you have a person that's always got to be right, okay, they always feel like they got to win the argument. They always feel like they want to argue, cause unnecessary stress. They always underline slickly comparing you to other people, saying things like that. Take that negative energy and make synergy out of it and turn it into more of a blessing for you. Okay. Yeah, the heaviness, addictions. What I just tell you about the 12th house, Venus going into Pisces. Okay. The addictions, codependency, feeling trapped, emotional baggage, unhappily married. Some of you, this also may be a separation or divorce that you may not know that may be coming up in the next 3 weeks, 3 months, the next 3 years. Readings does not have an expiration date on it. Okay, because you're not paying attention to the signs of the heaviness of the addictions that is keeping you involved or enthralled into dealing with this person or situation. Give them the gift of letting them be right, whatever that means to you. Don't keep trying to explain yourself to this other person to make them see your side of the story, even though you still may be right in the way that you're saying it or presenting it, or the correct way is your way. Don't keep trying to force that on somebody else. Keep the stillness within you, okay? Less stress, so that you can be the phoenix, the phoenix bird here, and need to rise above something that is crumbling, okay? The phoenix rising means you rising above and soaring over the tower that is burning down. And the tower is this situation. Your money also could be at a halt, or it can be very plateau. I hear flatline. So be very careful on spending a lot of money for the next 5 days, the next 5 weeks. Okay. Keep your money at a stillness. All right. Some of you may be getting some type of money and you want to go out and celebrate and really just have a good time. But keep your money very plateau is what I keep hearing. Or just keep it very still. Don't move your money around very much right now. Okay. Because you also can get trapped in some type of monetary codependent type of situation or person. So we have the waning quarter moon, wisdom, repose, knowing, fulfillment, experience, compassion, culmination of a lifetime. You're very smart. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom. Again, surrender your need to always be right. You don't have to keep showcasing to people or a certain person that you're very smart. They already know. That's why they keep trying to compare you to other people, because they already most likely is not on your level when it comes to wisdom. You may have a certain type of wisdom, and you know how you can have spiritual wisdom, insight, some people have book wisdom, but they don't have common sense. This also seems like you're dealing with somebody who don't have common sense, but you know, they act like they so book smart, or it can be vice versa. But where's the spiritual wisdom here? That's something that they don't never want to listen to, right? You've already, for some of you, have experienced this before. And this is why you keep going back to keep trying to show compassion. But you can only do so much compassion, because you're going to keep burning yourself down as the tower. And right now, your spread is saying that you need to rise above this. You're smarter than this, okay? The fulfillment that you keep trying to get out of a situation or person or people, or at a job or out of family members, is creating this ball and chain within you, and this ball and chain connected to you. It's time for you to celebrate and to break free. And then when you do, you're going to realize how much stress that you do unlock yourself as the ball and chain from. In reverse, it's the ladybug. And the ladybug is good luck. A vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, wishes are coming true, birth of a daughter. This also could be some of you, you know, could have recently gotten pregnant or just recently had a child, and now you're stuck in the house. Not saying with the baby, but this person was wanting a child by you or something like that so much, want to say that they was going to wife you, you know, and things like that. But now you're sitting at solitude. It's so still. It's stillness. And this person is out and about doing other things with other people, rarely at home. And now you've just given birth with a daughter, okay? Or it could be a son, because the Leo card is here too. And they're nowhere around. And this also could be postpartum depression, because now you're comparing yourself to other people, you know, because you just had a baby. And this is where you're celebrating the birth of a child. For some of you, unfortunately, maybe it was a stillbirth. Sorry for your loss. But you're realizing also that this is not the vibrant person that you are, or that you usually are. Okay, you don't feel the comfort, or you're no longer comfortable in this situation or with this person as a relationship. The World card. It's time for you to move on. You've graduated from this type of scenario. You've graduated from dealing with this type of person or people. So the universe is like, why are you still connected as a ball and chain? Why are you still forcing yourself as a compassionate person to want to recomplete or complete again this lesson with this person again? Have valor for yourself. Stand up for yourself. This is why all of this creativity and beauty is coming out. The universe is saying, realize how beautiful you are inside and out, and realize who the F you are, and get yourself up out of this situation here. Don't also, for some of you, don't keep trying to prove to the other person that you're right by staying in a relationship to prove to them that you are the right person for them. They already know that you are. That's why they're leaving you as a sense of solitude. They keep leaving you alone, hardly talking to you, or you feel alone while you're with this person, not really connecting anymore. It says completion of a cycle. But what are you still trying to ball and chain yourself to? Emotional baggage? An unhappy marriage? Feeling trapped? Still codependent? Well, this person is codependent on me because, you know, I have the wisdom and the knowing, and I fulfill everything for them, for our home, for our child, for our children. So I must keep surrendering myself to this stress, putting myself last as beauty, okay? Not making myself happy, making sure everybody has clothing and food and has their hair done and they have a haircut, and I'm just sitting here, you know, as the phoenix rising, wanting to really rise above all this, but I'm lacking the courage and the willpower to do it. But it's time for you to continue to set boundaries here. It's time for a new sense of commitment. You need to really govern your time. A lot of you also could be just sitting still, not doing anything, when you also could be working on your creativity that's going to make you money. Maybe your business is at a standstill right now. You know, you could bring that out by thinking of new products to launch for your business. Ooh, the death card. There it go. Victory and the new moon. Now, the new moon is coming when? I don't know. It may be it's usually the first 2 weeks of the new month, right? So in May. So you're going to have some type of celebration, a new beginning by the first 2 weeks of May. Okay? You're going to be back feeling carefree, more excited, more erotic. Okay? This also could be when this new person is coming into your life. You're going to feel more enchanted. This is like the Empress. She came in reverse. Because you have to have this victory. Okay? The recognition, the success, okay, building back up your reputation that maybe this other person has, you know, tarnished by comparing you to other people, spreading rumors. You're going to obtain some type of a goal and ambition to achieve, right? Because this is over. How you feel about yourself, the way you look at yourself, not doing for yourself. The Phoenix here is trying to rise above. Okay? That's why it came in reverse. Because you must end this feeling forgotten, acting like you're forgotten. Okay? Feeling discouraged. Some of you also, you have a grandmother or older mother that has really probably also could have been having a lot of dementia lately. So make sure that she or he does not wander off to a lake. Okay? This grandmother also, you maybe want to take them down to the lake and let them rest and recharge themselves by sitting by the lake. Okay? As a way of synergy. Because this person or elderly person has really become even more absent-minded. Okay? Some of you also may experience a loss of a grandmother or an elder or a monarch in your family. But the ending, the dullness, it's time to break that up. It's time to end it. And I know a lot of you always don't want to hear about, well, I'm not trying to break up. Well, maybe this other person is about to do it to you and you don't know it yet. But I'm giving you foresight. Let's go ahead and throw out your last cards. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's reading. Your new vibrant life is trying to come through, or is going to come through. But if you're still connected to a ball and chain of a certain situation and person, you're going to stay the Phoenix rising in reverse, where it's going to still take you even longer, probably another couple of lunar cycles of the moon, for you to still get yourself up out of that. Okay? All of the inactiveness, you're not getting up, doing things, being productive, not wanting to go out and, you know, for whatever reason. Your love life or your dating life have been a huge stalemate. That is changing also, okay? That cycle of that is over. When the universe gives you a new cycle to love and to date, you must go with the flow. When the universe gives you a new cycle for you to be still and be inactive, you must go with that flow. When the universe tells you to get up and do something, you go with that flow. Okay? Well, I don't want to date right now. I'm not really interested. And when you don't and stay inactive, you miss that chance to become the maiden of maybe possibly that person being your future mate that leads into marriage. But then some of you wonder, why am I ever going to get married and things like that? But when the universe was giving you opportunities to date, you didn't want to take it. You want to sit at home and be in solitude because you still want to feel and be heartbroken over something from the past. Okay? When the universe saying, I'm giving you something to help to fill that hole in the soul, to recognize the beauty within you, to exude your beauty, to make you feel and be more happy, to be noticed, that's going to also spark your creativity. Guidance. It also seems, you see the same swirls here? The phoenix is trying to rise. You're being guided to come out of this, okay? Or to leave a situation alone, to come out of this solitude. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready, but you are. Flowering, another goddess. In this deck, this is like the Empress. Some of you, you've been in solitude because you're a mother, a single mother. And you really value not having people in and out your house around your child or your children. You know, this is how you keep your abundance. This is how you keep your prosperity. Because you do listen to your guidance. But like I said, with the World card here, it's a completion now. Completion of a cycle. The missing puzzle piece will be found within you because the other cycle is closed now. That's a wrap. Within the next 8 hours, 8 days, in the month of August, in the next 8 weeks. So come back and look at this video in under 8 weeks. Control issues. You're steady trying to control the situation when you need to be guided. Humans need to remember that you don't have control of nothing. You don't. People have control issues and just really think that they're in control of their life. You don't even control if you wake up the next day. You really don't. But people don't see it like that. So when a completion or universe, God says that it's over, it's done. It's over. Move on. But instead of being rigid, be more open to the flow, to be guided to your next step. Postponement is in reverse. Looking at things as black and white, but the outline is in color here. It's time for you to see the new colorful and creative and beautiful things of nature, of people, of relationships, and that everybody is not the same. We all get a bad batch of people in relationships a lot of times. But how long do you keep letting the situation go on is your fault. All right, so we're going to do your door and check your chakra, because I do have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I need to take it off. And I will see y'all tomorrow for the next video. This is in reverse, impatient. So you're being patient right now, and forgiveness. Like this card said over here, let somebody be right. Okay, accept that. Also, what flipped? Workaholic, the stress. You're gonna have to learn, as the root chakra, the red here, to trust again. Okay. Perseverance. And self-worth. Yeah. Believing in your own self-worth. And these color here, the orange, is your sacral chakra linked to your creativity. Okay, some of you just don't feel like doing nothing. But it's time to build up that self-worth, and only you can do it. Nobody can really fulfill that hole in the soul by filling your self-worth in. Okay? You have to have perseverance for yourself. And look how this angel, again, is guiding her. Like, come on, perseverance. You can do this. Let's move on. Okay? The guidance. Let's move forward out of this situation. You've been patient enough. Forgive yourself. Not necessarily forgiveness to the other person, or waiting on them to give you forgiveness. This is why your Phoenix and the Rising is in reverse. You don't wait on anybody to give you I'm sorry. No. If they never do, or they don't, you take it as a life lesson. Right? Stop putting so much work into something that's keeping you buried up under your own stress and taken away from your own beauty and creativity. All right. The Odyssey. Take in the beauty. Oh, this is so much about Venus, okay? Take in the beauty of country, lands, and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler Odyssey. So it's telling you to take in the beauty of the world. You may need to get out, get some scenery, travel, go to a lake, go see your grandmother, your granddad, okay? Because they also may be having a lot of absent-mindedness or dementia. So let them see your face and remember who you are right now. Okay. Take in the country. You don't have to be by plane. Get in your car and just take a drive, right? Go see, go see the cows and the horses on this, as you traveling and passing by. Look at the grass, look at the cows, look at the horses, look at the goats. Take in earth, take in the land, take in the celebration of you in your life. Okay? Yes? All right. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank y'all so much. Make sure you check my community page for Yes or No Tarot, the new channel I will be building on YouTube for this summer. I have not uploaded over there yet, so use the link in my community page. It's going to be the first 2 entries, and go over there and subscribe. Hit the all button, because I will be uploading over there soon. Now, with YouTube, I don't have enough subscribers as a new channel over there to do live. So it will only be uploads, okay? And it will be Western astrology. On Vesta Angels over here, I'm going to keep this as Vedic Sidereal, okay? So I will see y'all tomorrow. If I went too fast, always play it back. Look at the cards. Look at the synchronicities, okay, of what the cards... Hey, Ghost Warrior. Of what the cards say, what they're trying to interpret to you, okay? Some of you also may feel like you're a grandmother or a mother that you're taking care of right now. It's a very heavy energy on you right now, because this person really depends on you and is creating emotional baggage. I don't know who that was for, because I was finna log off, okay? But I need you to enjoy that person while they're here, because it, you know, it also could be that this person was very beautiful, the way that they always looked, the way that they always kept their hair in perfect position, the way that they did their makeup. And now it just seems like they're just losing their mind due to dementia or more absent-mindedness. Okay. But you need to be very careful and love on this person, because it may be a loss very soon. Okay. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time.